What's going on, everybody? So my name is Chris O'Brien. I want to do a little testimony from the other week. I had human optimization technique performed on me, done by Kevin Isaac, and it was a transformative day. And I was able to do so many different healing modalities in a span of, almost about 10 hours. And before this treatment, I had known Kevin for a while, and I had had treatments in the past, but something about this new phase of what he's uncovered, it's completely next level. It's completely different from some of the things I experienced in the past. And just the things that, first of all, Kevin's knowledge and his awareness of the body, the nervous system, spirit, energy, frequency, how all of our systems work in unison together, and everything in between those lines. It's pretty profound when he connects those dots and when he shares based on his experience and his knowledge and expertise, along with his practical applications. And you get all of that really when you work with him. And remember, he doesn't do any of the healing, spirit does, and then that energy that flows through all of us. That's definitely what I experienced throughout the process. Before the treatment, again, like I hadn't seen Kevin in quite some time. And I relatively follow a healthy diet, a healthy lifestyle, hydration and exercise and all that in between. But there's also a lot of metaphysical stuff, subconscious programming, deep affirmations, deep limiting beliefs, held in the fascia. I've had a lot of injuries to my body over the years growing up as an athlete, broken collarbone, torn ACL, just a couple of the big ones, sprains and tears. And to understand that the body holds so much trauma and so much memory, whether that is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, it stores it in these tissues, in our fascia, in our nervous system. And I really had thought that I got to the bottom of a lot of things in my life, but when you go see Kevin and you bring things to the surface and you realize there's still some baggage left over, and there's still some things left over because we're constantly, absorbing and retaining and processing information in all ways, consciously and unconsciously and subconsciously. So before, I really thought I had a good grip on things, but just throughout the hours and hours going by with the different therapies and modalities that Kevin was sharing with me, I realized that it is a journey. And, I'm very new in this detox and this changing your lifestyle ways, because compared to 28 years of bad habits, perhaps, it's not going to go away in a session. It's not going to go away in a day, let alone even a year, some people might think. And it's only less than 3 years that I've been on this journey. And I'm excited for more challenges and more things that face at the cellular level and quantum level, so to speak. So before coming in with an open mind, I did have some cracking. I had a lot of tightness in my right chest, my right hip. My right side was very out of whack from my surgery on my left knee I had when I was 22 years old, almost 10 years ago. And the treatment were very powerful. To sum up in long story short, uncomfortable at times, challenging, different pains, different emotions came up, but Kevin was there to remind me just to welcome them and to embrace them, because sometimes I know this, but I forget it in the moment. And the treatment was just from the ionic foot baths, to the massage, to the NLP, obviously the releasing techniques that he does to the body and the nervous system from head to toe. Affirmations were powerful. The ozone therapy, the blood analysis was truly remarkable, because I saw my blood, what didn't look the best that morning, possibly from environmental exposure, stress, dehydration, if I didn't drink enough water, whatever it might have been. But by the time I left, it's like I was brand new, just in one day. So seeing that was pretty powerful. But the treatments, they were very safe. I wanted to make that clear, that the treatments that I experienced, to the average person, it might seem this is so new, I don't know, I'm uncertain. They're very safe. And Kevin's been doing this with hundreds, thousands of people over the course of, his career doing so. And it truly was remarkable to see in the moment results when it happened, right? Especially with the hot technique, the releasing of the nervous system with the touch. That was just the pinnacle for me of going deep, especially with my right chest. Was such a huge release. And now here I am about a week later. I took about 4 or 5 days off from exercise. I really let the body reset. I noticed my digestion really changing a lot, improving even as it was before, circulation, but tightness in the shoulders and a memory I have of my mother and father, and just letting go of that was held here. And my right hip has been in alignment ever since last week. Usually it goes back into an out of position place. My feet feel better than ever. Another huge thing after treatment was my hands. I know hands are such a component for energy that comes out of our hands, but we're so inclined to hold our phones all day, texting and typing, we constrict it. So I noticed more flexibility in my hands, a surging of life force, of spirit, so to speak. Mental clarity through the roof, as it's always been though. What else? Just a new understanding and appreciation for my body. Ozone, learning a lot of different things. I've never done ozone therapy, so to get that kind of oxygen level in my body, complete rest and recover. I feel like my parasympathetic and my sympathetic are always in balance throughout my life now, more so than ever after seeing Kevin. So I'm really excited. Benefits: physical release, physical muscle relaxation, digestion improvements, the mental clarity of thought, transmuting those subconscious patterns of limiting beliefs or blockages, emotionally getting stagnant energy moving through my body, because I know so much is held in our tissue and our fascia, releasing that, and then spiritually just feeling. Some of us, we want to feel the experience in the presence of spirit and God and everything, and it's a subtle energy and it's there. And bringing your awareness to that space, it's complete just transformation in itself. That feeling I had when certain things were unleashed, unlocked, with the assistance of Kevin, but allowing spirit to flow was definitely unmatched. So if this resonates, I support it 100%. I'm excited for my next session when that is. And Kevin does a great job of holding space, of giving you a safe space, a foundation, understanding, knowledge, and expertise where you feel comfortable to drop into that moment, surrender, let go of control, and see what spirit has for you. So thank you, Kevin, and thank you for those who are watching. This is just my testimony for my human optimization technique with Kevin Isaac just the other week. Much love, gratitude, and abundance.